Okay, we're here to celebrate 20 years of the Expert Patients Programme. Did I think I'd be standing here 20 years ago? No. This is a unique programme because it sees people with long-term health conditions as people with skills, abilities that can give back and enable and drive programmes. It's peer-led. And what has it done for me in 20 years? Well, it's the reason I can stand here as a 72-year-old grandmother with 4 grandchildren and 3 long-term health conditions. It's because I live it.
Been really excited to be here today to share all these experiences with different people about the self-management programmes and the Expert Patient Programme across the country. For me, the biggest impact of the programme is around its ability to really reduce health inequalities. So where some areas may focus on one condition or another condition, we focus on multiple conditions, people who could be experiencing a number of different challenges from a number of different long-term conditions at once. And the self-management programmes that we run, the Expert Patient Programme, is a way of really supporting them around symptom management rather than just thinking about a clinical condition.
You're working with people, not institutions, maybe within systems, but it's still people, and that your relationships are as important as your business case for me. You know, whenever I've had commissions, often they've been based on, I think, building trust in relationships, and it's not being single-minded to the programme, it's been about networking with other things. What's that local area got? What's the personality? You know, what's the plans? And making sure we're not just too singularly focused.
Before I came to CWP and got a job, I had lost my job via ill health retirement. I'd lost my confidence, I'd lost my self-esteem. And I think for me, it's given me self-esteem, it's given me self-confidence, it's got me back into the world of work, it's given me a sense of purpose in my life.
The Expert Patient Programme gave a real boost to the whole concept of self-management and the idea that if you did it systematically, that actually you could support people really effectively. And of course Kate's work showing that you could train lay people to do it effectively was really, really important.
Self-management means to me is when you're managing yourself and start believing within yourself that you can manage without any help or anything. I think this is how I feel.
So I started out as a healthcare campaigner, believing that self-management had an enormous amount to offer and being very impressed by the randomised controlled trials that were coming through from America of Kate Lorig's work. Since the LIL project began, I have developed a different perspective because my husband has had Parkinson's for the last 12 years. Everything that I knew academically has now come to apply to us personally.
You know, if you want to think about how the world has changed in that past 20 years, everyone understands what a long-term condition is now. Everyone understands that medical interventions alone won't be enough, and everyone understands that people need to have confidence, skills and knowledge to manage their own condition as well as they can.
Because I had a long-term inflammatory condition, I couldn't get a job. So I feel that I came home 20 years ago, and that's the reason I'm still here.
For me, today has been overwhelming to see the 20th anniversary of the program in Britain, to see all the lives that it's touched. For me, self-management is pretty simple. It's learning to live a meaningful life in the face of having chronic conditions.
We can't carry on as we are because of the burden of long-term conditions. I think the medical profession at last is coming around to this. I hope at last we're going to accelerate the progress that you've all made.